Hi everyone, welcome to Outdoor Bound TV. I'm Kurt Walbeck. On this week's show, it's all about predator fishing. That's right, muskies and northern pike. First, we head to the Chippewa Flowage in northern Wisconsin, where in 1949, Louis Sprague caught the current world record muskie. Our friend Corey Nazer is here, and he's going to be attempting to see if he can get anything somewhat close on this body of water.
Quick as he come, I thought he'd eat. I guess not. Just had a nice one, well, not real big, but decent one come up real quick. Looked hot, but no go.
There we go. It's not huge, but I think it's a muskie. Yeah. Oh, I threw right in the weeds. And it hit right away. Woo! All right. Well,
It's the right species.
yes, it's the right species, and we're on the board. Yeah. Look at that. We haven't seen a tremendous amount up until this point, but we just talked about how this was a weedy area, and we were, guaranteed to see a muskie, and we did. It was just a couple casts later, and we got a muskie, and we're throwing the 9-inch livid fish, and boy, we cast it, and it landed right in those weeds, and a couple pulls down into the weeds, and boom, it was on. Hit hard. All right, so we're fishing the Chippewa Flowage here, and obviously the Chippewa Flowage has been known for many years as kind of a muskie fishing mecca. Obviously, the world record muskie is known to be caught out of this lake, so it's always cool to be on the Chippewa Flowage where there's just gobs and gobs of muskie history, and every time you catch one of these fish, you're part of that history on this lake. So we're officially in now. We're part of the history books. It's awesome. Kicked that tail, swam off strong, so I think that fish is going to probably fight again this week. We'll see. Still hungry, I know that. Well, how long has it been? 10 minutes?
Yeah. Get his head down.
It's been 10 minutes and probably maybe 100 yards of shoreline later, and we got our second muskie on the livet fish. And we were just commenting it's moon underfoot right now. So the moon phase is absolutely having something to do with this, because all morning we didn't see anything. So this is kind of cool. We're maybe seeing something develop here. But not a huge muskie, but 2 muskies in one shoreline is notable. Yeah, so certainly not a monster. It's a little muskie. I don't think it breaks 30, but pretty cool to get 2 in one very short stretch. And they're going after big baits. That's 9-inch livet fish. So yeah, any muskie fisherman knows if you can get 2 back to back, that's pretty cool. So yeah, neat fish. All right, 2 muskies. Well, this storm front rolled through, dumped rain on us for about an hour, but right at the beginning of that storm, we had 2 fish come up on the topwater. Pretty hot, but turned away. We couldn't seal the deal on them. So now we're on the back side of this front, and we are fishing shoreline. We're fishing weed edges and flats, and gonna see if they're still active, or maybe they'll turn on after this front. I'm not sure, but so 2 active fish so far, and still plenty of day left to go.
Right now we're actually about 7-8 minutes into a minor, which is either moonset or moonrise. Then your majors are moon over or moon under, which would be when the moon is directly overhead or directly underfoot. And then the majors go for 2 hours, minors are 1. And oftentimes if you got stable weather is when I see the best results with that. For some reason the moon is a big factor in musky fishing, with the moonrise set and over under. And when something like that coincides with the sunset or sunrise, it's even a bigger factor when it comes together like that.
So if somebody's new to muskie fishing, you'll hear a muskie angler use quite a bit of jargon, or at least some key phrases when they're talking with each other. They're referring to something that happened during a day of fishing, and those words are simple to understand. Maybe they say they saw a fish. Well, that means a fish followed up to the boat, and they might say, "Oh, I had 3 follows today." That means they saw a fish, it followed their bait, they got it to spend some time by the boat, but they didn't catch it. Some muskie anglers will say they got a fish to eat. Well, that means it bit, and maybe they caught that fish. You might say, I got a fish on the 8. On the 8 means you were figure eighting by the side of the boat, which means you're giving that fish an opportunity to eat that bait boat side. By doing something, and it's usually drawing a figure 8 in the water. You're doing something boat side to give that fish more opportunity, or to somehow trigger that fish, pique its interest, and get it to bite.
Outdoor Bound TV is brought to you by Mission Crossbows and HHA Sports.
Hey everyone, welcome back. Well, next we head from northern Wisconsin to northern Manitoba. That's right, Anna and Nicole are going to be fishing with John Wolters from Baker's Narrows Lodge. They're out on Lake Athapapiscow, looking for giant pike.
This is what we're using today, 25 centimeter Savage Gear perch. It's a line through perch, it's the 4D. And guys, these are awesome. They come in 3 different colors, and man, oh man, do the big northerns ever like them. So realistic, the swimming motion. If you watch this, I'll pull it through the water. If you could see this, the swimming motion of it, like it can't get any more realistic than that. Boy, I tell you, what an awesome bait if you're chucking, like chucking for big northerns. There it is, guys.
Oh, on the figure 8.
Big one?
Big one. Ooh, Anna, that's exciting. Didn't even see him and all, and I came back to the second loop, and then he just came straight from underneath me.
How big?
I'm not huge, but I mean, it's bigger than what we got. Yeah.
Gotta get the bigger girls. Oh, they're up to 4. So they're fighting today, that's for sure.
That's a little nicer.
This bait's working. Getting a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
Little gains.
Little teeny gains, inch by inch.
Be careful. Go around the watch the top.
check out this gorgeous Manitoba northern pike. This is the reason why we came to Baker's Narrow. You just can't beat this. This is day 2 of us trying to get on these big pike, and they've been pretty finicky, but today's finally the day that they decided to crush them. So we're gonna get this big girl back into the water and hopefully catch some other even more sizable ones. We just caught this monster pike here at Baker's Narrow, and now we're just letting her restabilize and get her back to the depths where she belongs. Catch her another day. So we're back at Lake Athapapiscow, and we are hunting down monster northern pike. Today we are going to try to put in at least a couple fish over 40 is the goal. So we are going to just throw some big baits and see if we can't call those big northern pike in.
We're fishing 10 feet of water for giant northern. We're using really big baits, and we're just doing a slow troll in to get these fish to bite. We picked up a few nice ones earlier in the week, and so I think we're going to get the big one today.
Oh no, he's no.
Another one?
Yeah.
Okay, you're in the weeds here. I'm gonna get us some.
Mid-20s probably. Cabbage party over
Come
here.
on, smoke it. Smoke it.
You right there?
Yeah, he's little. He's like, no. Good job, John.
Biting me good though. Oh, I got one too.
Double header.
Double
Yeah.
header.
All right, yours is a little nicer.
They're on.
Hot bite.
Try not to get them tangled up, huh?
It's not bad. It's small. Okay. That's not a bad one.
Ooh. Oh, no you don't.
Let's see where's.
Nice catch, guys.
Mine's right here.
Oh, that's a strong fish. You see yours, Anna?
Oh, there you go. Barbless hook. Sometimes they release themselves. There we go. You gonna grab that guy for you?
Be careful with those hooks off.
Yeah, you got him.
I'm okay. Double header.
Double header. Nice work. Oh, there we go.
Oh, good. Good one. Nice release.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way we want to release them.
Self-releasing fish.
Yeah, the barbless sure works nice.
Yeah.
Especially for the northerns. Like my tackle box, not a hook hits the tackle box unless it's barbless. And it's for chucking for the big northerns, you do not need barb hooks. So easy to release and so easy to let the fish go. And way easier to get that hook out of your hand. Simple. Barbless. Only way to go. Guys, I sure like to use jaw spreaders on my my big northerns. And these are a little different than the traditional jaw spreaders. Look how the prongs go inwards, not outwards. You're not poking holes in fish's faces. And guys, you would think, well, how is that going to hold? Guys, it is better than the outside ones. Just awesome. Use your jaw spreaders.
Outdoor Bound TV is brought to you by Rapala and PK Lures.
Hey everyone, thanks for joining us this week. If you miss an episode of Outdoor Bound TV, just go on YouTube, type in Outdoor Bound TV, and subscribe to the Outdoor Bound TV YouTube channel, and you'll never miss another episode. And we hope that you'll join us again here next week, when we'll bring you more great hunting and fishing action from around the US, around Canada, and around the world, right here on Outdoor Bound TV.
Outdoor Bound TV is brought to you by Yakima Bait Company and Tooth Tamer Rods.
Is this all outtakes?
I'm so tired that I'm just thinking about walleye and I can't.
Now I gotta clean this mess up.
Oh, sorry, didn't see you there, Kurt.
Hit you in the head.
Oh, I just got my finger because I turned. Okay.
Get out of town. 2 of them.
This cow.
There you go.
Did I say it right?
I'm gonna get a way bigger one.
Way bigger. This big. It's the Anna and Nicole show.
Outdoor Bound TV is brought to you by Matthews Archery and Vortex Optics.